The Democrat leader.
Mr. President, I want to be very clear about something. When Donald Trump goes on Fox News and says to Republicans, don't even bother to deal with Democrats, when he says out loud that he says he doesn't need or want our votes, that means Donald Trump wants a shutdown. Make no mistake about it. Trump can say 1,000,000 times he doesn't want a shutdown, but he is acting as if he absolutely wants one. His words say one thing, but his actions say another. He's ordering Republicans not to even bother working with Democrats. He is telling Republicans to, quote, fight back against the radical left Democratic demands. He is telling them to vote yes on a partisan CR that fails to meet the needs of the American people and had no Democratic input. These are the kinds of actions a president takes when he wants a shutdown: closing negotiations, forcing partisan votes, ignoring the needs on health care, on costs, on so many other issues of the American people. And it's the same story with Leader Thune and Speaker Johnson. They are doing exactly what Donald Trump wants. They say they want to vote on a partisan CR as soon as possible here in the Congress, but they have refused even to sit down at the table with Leader Jeffries and I, despite repeated requests. So look, our Republican colleagues can say whatever they want, but it is clear as could be that they want a shutdown. They can say they don't. They're acting as if they do. They can try and play the blame game, but their actions tell a different story. Their actions show clearly they want to shut things down because they don't want to negotiate with Democrats. And it's more than that. It means Republicans don't want to help the American people with the crisis they've created, raising people's costs, particularly their health care costs. They don't want to do anything about the crisis they've created for their hospitals, despite the outcry from hospitals, hospital workers, and patients from one end of the country to the other. They don't want to do anything about the fact that people's premiums are going to shoot through the roof. They don't want to stop the rampant and illegal abuses of Donald Trump when he steals or cancels congressional-approved funding for medical research, or other things. By refusing to sit down with Democrats, Republicans are telling the American people that they're happy to help Donald Trump burn this country down. They're happy to let the government shut down. Well, the American people don't want Republicans to shut the government down. The American people expect Republicans who are in charge to sit down and negotiate, as any responsible leaders would do. They expect Republicans to do their jobs. On Friday, Donald Trump said on Fox and Friends that all he needs is Republican votes. He's wrong. He doesn't know how to count. It takes 60 Senate votes for anything to pass. That means you need Democratic votes. That's a plain fact. And to get those votes, he needs some input from Democrats. And we particularly want to talk about people's high costs, particularly in health care, created by the Republican Big Beautiful Bill. Those are the plain facts. If Donald Trump says no negotiations at all, then it's Donald Trump's shutdown.